All right. All right, I'm back again. I think I'm back on. But as I try to do in my previous two videos, I try to play the video, but it wouldn't. I'm having some issues with when I do that, so I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go that route no more. Let me see, Shalakia, real quick. Bear with me. Let me try to get. Shalakia. Give me a second here. All right. Yeah, all right. So I should be live right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, come on. All right, I'm live. So yeah, so hey, Slakia, for all the mess ups, and I got to get my computer system back together again. My computer's been fucking up. Satan been, hampering my computer's been getting in the fucking way. Run slow and I don't know. But anyway, so with that said, let me play this. I'm gonna do this differently. I'm gonna play this video on my phone, right? Just to give the understanding of what I was saying about prayer, right? Because prayer is very, very important, and it's the time that we in now. Like I was saying earlier, Jacob's trouble is where we at, and now is the time for prayer. If we ever needed prayer more, we're gonna need it now to prepare us for what's to come in this future. And this future could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It could be a month, 2 months, 6 months, right? But however long up the road it is, right, it's gonna come, right? You can't get away from it. It's gonna be it's on its way here, you know. So all we can do, we can just pray and be ready, right? So right quick, just let me
My friend used
let
to
me
pay
play this.
$163 for car insurance. Now look at how much he pays.
So, guys, it's really at 14 seconds escalating. What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. It is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. And I have another emergency alert to share with you guys. Right now, it is 9 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some major breaking news coming in from Eastern Europe and the Middle East. So Ukraine is currently launching a massive retaliatory attack.
And Middle East is really Western Asia. Okay. Jerusalem is Western Asia. It's west of Asia, right? So it's really Western Asia. They call it Middle East. Okay. But this attack came in from Ukraine because Russia has been attacking Ukraine kind of heavy for the last couple of days, right? So 2024 has started off with a big ass boom, right? So it's time to pray. You gotta if you don't pray, and if you've chosen not to pray for whatever reason, prayer is you just gotta get it in, like ASAP. So let me play this, and I'm gonna just read a couple scripts, play a little bit of the bombing, and then we'll go from there.
Attack on Russia, and they are pounding the city of Belgorod, which is right on the border of Ukraine. It's just a few miles from the Ukrainian border. And this is in response to the massive missile attack on Ukraine last night and early this morning. And this was the second massive attack on Ukraine since New Year's Eve by Russia. Putin said yesterday that he was going to intensify his attacks on Ukraine. And shortly after he said that, Russia launched a massive attack on Ukraine, and looks like Ukraine is responding in kind tonight. So I have some fresh video footage to share with you guys from Belgorod, and it is really intense. This is probably the most intense attack on Belgorod by Ukraine since the start of the war. So I want to play this footage for you, and you can decide for yourself. But This is really escalating, guys. The situation is escalating very, very rapidly. So in just a span of 14 seconds, you can hear multiple shells going off. So, guys, it's really escalating over there. Check this video out again in a.
Come on now.
Span of 14 seconds, a massive number of shells going off. I counted several dozen. It literally sounds like a war zone. It sounds like the front lines in Donbass, not Belgorod. Let me play that for you guys again.
So look, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? So America has to get ready for what's to come, right? What's coming. And the way for us Israelites to get ready, as an Israelite man, woman, child, to get ready is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna read in Daniel the 6th chapter. Okay, this is Daniel 6 and 1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. Salaki, and Daniel goes, and Darius goes back to the Persian and Mede, the kings of the Persians and the Medes. All right, which is present day Iran, right? Which should be over the whole kingdom, and over these three presidents, of whom Daniel was first. So Daniel was made first over the presidents of the kings, or Salaki, and the prince, and the 12 and the 20 prince, where Daniel was first, that the prince might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because of an excellent spirit was in him. Right? What's the excellent spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai? Right? That spirit of the Lord was in him. Right? Then Daniel preferred above the presence of the princes because of an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. So the heathen king, because Yahweh Shema Shai made him want to put Daniel over even his men, his people of his nation, and that's not the first time. That's not the first time that the Persians had. That's not the first time that the Persians had done something like that. So if you go back to in the book of Esther, right? When you go back and read about Esther, Mordecai was put over the Persians, and it was so bad then that the Lord had made the king give Mordecai, pretty much gave the power to Esther, and Esther turned around and gave the power back to Mordecai, right? Because that's the rightful order, is the man is the head. So she gave up the order, she gave up the power to Mordecai, and they went through and killing all kind of Persians and shit. You know, so the king, he let the Israelites kill his own people. So, you know, and really at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Shema Shai that has done it, right? If it does be murder in the city, it has who has done it, and that's the Lord, right? So just like then, right, in the time of Esther, same time when the time of Daniel, you know, the same people, the Persians was given over the power back unto Israel, right? Okay, so right here it says Daniel had an excellent spirit and was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm, right? The presidents and prince sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they couldn't find none occasion nor fault. So they wanted to find an issue with Daniel because he was held in high regards, right? He was held in high regards by their own king, who Daniel was not of their nation. See, he looked at Daniel more and better than his own people. Why? Because Daniel was of the Lord, because he was above them, right? Okay. Neither was there any error or fault found in him. So there was you couldn't find no blemishes in Daniel, right? Daniel wasn't a phony. He wasn't a thief. He wasn't a liar. He wasn't a robber, right? He was a straight stone cold man of the Yahweh Shema Shah. And what you seen was what you got, right? Then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel. So they couldn't figure it out, right? Just like Yahweh, they wanted to find something wrong with Yahweh. They try to find something against the Lord, right? And so shall they always trying to find something against the Lord's men. Right? That's why we go through the hell we go through, because here you got these nations, they always want to try to find, they want to try to find something against you to put it on you, All right. Then said these men, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his power. Then these presidents and prince assembled together to the king and said thus unto him, King Darius live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the prince and the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute. So now they say, okay, let's figure out a way to get Daniel. So they're going, because they know who Daniel was. They knew that Daniel would pray to his power, right? And when Daniel prayed to his power, they knew that he didn't respect the king in that light. He didn't have that respect for their heathen king. So the fact that he didn't have the respect for that heathen king, they knew that they can use that against Daniel and try to find occasion in him, right? So all the presidents and kings of the governors, the prince, the counselors, and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god, right, or of any power or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. And that's what it is. So that was the goal, was to catch him up. Let's trip Daniel up. Let's get Daniel caught up, because we know he's going to pray to his Israelite God. We know he's going to pray to his Israelite power, because we know that Daniel's faith and belief is in his power, right? Right here. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing, that it be not changed according to the law of the Medes and Persians. And we go back to Medes and Persians. Persians and Medes, they go back to Iran and Elam, right? The Elamites, the what you call today the East Indians, okay, and today Iranians, right? And Afghanistan and all them areas, they're all a big mixture. It's a big mixture of the Persians and Medes over there, right? They just call themselves by other names now, right? Which altogether not. Wherefore King Darius said, King Darius signed the writing and the decree. So he just signed it, right? Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber. So he went to his private room, right? He went to himself, right? Toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power, Yahweh, as he did aforetime. And that's what we're supposed to do, right? So when you go into this further, when you go on further into the story, you'll read that they came in, they seen him, and they reported him, right? And then they had him thrown into the lion's den, right? He got thrown into the lion's den. Or I'm just briefing it up, right? You can go through it and read it yourself. I'm briefing it up. After he got thrown in the lion's den, the angel of the Lord was there, which was Yahweh Shai. He was there and saved him, right? He wasn't touched, or nothing was wrong with him. And once he was taken out, the king was so happy and so elated that Daniel was safe. So he took him out, and he got pissed, and he turned around and he took all of those princes and counselors and rulers and their wives and their children, and he threw them all in there with the lion, and the lion ripped their asses apart, right? But that's why we pray, right? So the lion, today's lion, is going to be these other nations. Today's lion, right? We are in the dungeon, right? Babylon, America is the dungeon, and today's lions are the other nations. Is Russia, is China, is North Korea, is Iran, is Libya. It's all them countries that's going to come together, right? And they're going to fight this devil, right? Esau, Edom is going to go down, but we're in the stronghold of this devil. So we're right in the pit. We're right in the middle of the shit with them. So it's going to get hot and heavy. It's getting hot and heavy. So exactly what's happening over there now, that's going over in Ukraine now, is exactly what's going to be here in America and sometime soon. It's not, and no more are they saying that it's not even a time of if it's going to happen. It's just more of a time of when it's going to happen, right? It's just a win thing. It's just a numbers game. It's a time thing now, because as they keep trying to fight and because Ukraine shit is crumbling over there. The Belgorod, when they dropped them bombs over there on Belgorod is right off their border, right? They're doing what they can to try to save face, because once Russia gloves is off, it's on, and once they go roll through, what do you do? Because they're already falling apart. They can't beat them. It's already a done deal. They've already been beaten. See, Ukraine was beaten the minute they gotta get every weapon that they get. They wouldn't be able to stand up against Russia if it wasn't for America and Germany and all the other NATO countries and the United Nations helping them, sending them money, 60 billions of dollars and billions upon billions of dollars to fight a worthless war, murdering and slaughtering men and women for what? For what purpose? It's just where they're trying to weaken Russia, but they're weakening themselves. So Babylon is being weakened, but it's just the point that we're in the den, and so now it's time to pray. You got to stay on your prayer constantly and consistently, 3 times a day, in the morning, at lunch, and at night. So hey, look, so I just want to make a quick video. I don't want to make this too long. I done tried this thing 3 times, and it is what it is. So hey, look, with that said, hope that was edifying to somebody. Matter of fact, let me get 1 Thessalonians right quick, because 1 Thessalonians 5 and it's like 17. Hold on, slack it before I go. I'm out, because like I said, I didn't really want to make this long. I was trying to get it done, and dealing with all this mess. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh and Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, concerning you. Right? Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Okay? So the whole point, really, you can read that all the way down to from 12 on down. All right? But the point is, prayer without ceasing. Don't stop praying. Keep pushing the truth and have and keep the faith for Yahweh Shemal Shai. Right? And should be enough. Let me give this what's this? One more scripture, and then I'm gonna close out. This is Here we go. This is Ephesians chapter 6. Wait, hold on. Slot it. That's what I want. Yeah. All right. Right quick. This is not Slocky. That's Galatians. Slocky. I was in Galatians. There you go. Hold on. I'm like, wait, that ain't right. All right. Here you go. This is Ephesians 6, and I'm gonna jump down to 16. This is Ephesians 6 and 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, right? And are you taking that field of faith? What is that? That's praying, right? That's giving up the prayers to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. You're giving a petition to the Lord, right? Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the word and the word of the Spirit, which is the word Salakia, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of what? Salakia. Okay. Salakia. So back to the scriptures. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. So, hey, look, I'm Yaqua for YSO Yahushua Sanctified Ones. And with that said, Shalom and Abba. Hope that was edifying. Shalom. Keep praying.